Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he's like the Hi. Glad we challenged you another podcast. The song is like it's one of my all-time favorite. I'm a big fan of R.D. Burman, so it's Intaha Ho Gaye. And I'm mixing that with one of my original. So that is Oh Hasina. It's written on a girl which I saw next to my door. And she was pretty beautiful. It was a great opportunity to meet him and see a fellow independent musician and the way he changed the industry. In YouTube he was one of the biggest sensation. He was cool and down to earth, totally grounded, gave a lot of advices. And he was very close to me because I had an incident where I met with an accident in the sets and I fainted. And then I was taken down to hospital and then I came back and he came down all the way and all the public were like shocked. And then the public thought that me and he has a very close friendship. But I understood that's a friendship of the artist, He can, so made us feel comfortable all the time. And I do miss him sometimes, of course. Internet sensation phenomenon is like a big time cloudburst of, now anybody at anywhere, being whatever you are, if you have the creative juices, you can just put across into the online media, and you can be a star, you can be a hero, you can be whatever you want to be. So I would say it's a big thing for all the independent artists, especially when it comes to music. And with regards to one of my favorites, I cannot say that I have a favorite because there are a lot of favorites. When it comes to blues, then I love John Mayer's Unplugged, something like Olivia. It's one of my best which I have seen till then. But the one which amazed me most is the Gangnam Style. And I was like literally amazed by the move he did and hit me directly onto the spot. Like, how can a person do something like this? And the other one which is still stuck in my head, this is like Kolavaridi. It was such a small studio and people got connected. Even everybody got connected to that song. And so it doesn't matter what you do, just you need to connect. Guitar, harmonica, drums, a little bit of cajon also I can play. Yeah, keyboard, tabla, harmonium. So I think 7-8 instruments I can play, and the favorite one is always my guitar. I have a collection of guitars at my home. At least maybe 7 or 8 guitars I have. I just love them. It's a little weird to say, but that might be. I have a power of detachment. I can get detached at any point of time. It makes me materialistic. So it helps me to, come to whether something is going on or something is not going on. I just block myself and then, get into a different zone and do whatever I want to, think whatever I want to, and create whatever I can. So I think that's a gift, because if now it's a rat race, everything is running, and staying away from that and being materialistic is it's a very difficult part in this. I'm a little bit spiritual, so you're asking me such a big question to answer. My musical inspiration, it's like from generations to generation. When I was a 5-year-old guy, I had this inspiration. When I was 10 years, I had this inspiration. So now I will say what inspiration I have. Eric Clapton is one of my biggest idols in my life, and then recently John Mayer. Clapton is my favorite, and I just have all his discography albums. I don't know which one to say. Wonderful Tonight, Tears in Heaven, all are my favorites. Eagles, of course, they're also favorite. Pink Floyd, that's another trippy, and it takes me to a different world. So mostly the Western bands I follow, and Indian, I am a big time fan of Ustad Rashid Khan Sahab. I do remember when I was working and then I saw this video in Coke Studio, Ustad Rashid Khan. I was totally amazed of it, and it inspired me a lot, the way he sings, to become more and more perfect. That's it. Rock am Ring. It's one of the dream stage which I always, whenever I want to get inspired, I open that and I see that Rock am Ring Download Fest, all lakhs and lakhs of people around and me performing. Rock am Ring, that's it. Made with Music is a beautiful channel, which is which will inspire a lot of independent artists. And the best thing which I liked about the entire thing is it's just you. You don't have to pretend someone. You don't have to act or on being directed to do what you want to do. You just have to do what you do with the flow, and it's totally, you can say it's totally raw. It's this would go a long ahead in the future and would inspire a lot of different artists, I hope. So friends, if you like the music, what you got to do is subscribe to the channel Made with Music, share with your friends, and get connected to the social media, which you already have.
और कितनी देर लगेगी ये बियर बनने में?
Fight the break of dawn, come tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be